to another edition of TalkingWithHeroes.com. Traveling across America, we're here at the American Legion Foreign Affairs Conference in Washington, D.C. I am Bob Calvert, your host on www.talkingwithheroes.com, our online news site. Thank you for your service.us. We're going to be interviewing a whole bunch of American Legion veterans here. We're going to get started here. I want to first thank my good friend back in Colorado, Colin Clark, with GreenOxPalette.com. I almost forgot that. And he's a real great friend, supporter of the troops. Also, Andrew Kovalkin with the U.S. Chamber of Commerce here. You'll see later we're going to have some interviews with them. They made it possible for us to make this trip. So what I'd like to do now is introduce our first American Legion veteran, Clifton Sorensen. Welcome, sir, to Talking with Heroes.
It's great being here. Thank you.
Tell us a little about, first, your service to our country.
I spent 4 years in the Air Force, one of them in Vietnam, proudly serving our country, and also still serving America as a Legionnaire.
Okay, and your son also, you were telling me that he's been deployed.
My son's been in 14 years. He's an intelligence officer, so I know nothing what he does. He's been in Iraq a couple of times, in Afghanistan, and next month my grandson gets sworn in the Army.
Generation to generation.
Absolutely, sir.
Following in your footsteps.
Awesome, awesome. Except they didn't join the Air Force. They joined the Army.
Okay, that's okay. We'll forgive them for that, right?
Yes, I will forgive them, yes. But I hope that they, too, will be Legionnaires when they get out.
Exactly. Well, thank you to your family for your service and your children and their families. Talk a little bit about what you do. You're from the Department of Wisconsin, American Legion. Talk a little bit about what you do.
Do you know, I work as a service officer, and I do a variety of things for the Legion. I'm their Homeless Veterans Task Force Chairman, and so I look out for homeless veterans in Wisconsin and throughout the nation. Plus, I have helped start the Veterans Treatment Court in Wisconsin, and I studied under Judge Russell in Buffalo, New York, and some of our team members are studying under the Tulsa model, and so we're bringing it all together to help veterans who get into the system, and we don't want them in the system very long. We want to get them out, get their treatment, rebuild their lives, and get them on the road to recovery. They haven't transitioned well. Also, during my day job, I counsel veterans. I'm a licensed professional counselor. I counsel veterans all day long, triage them off to vet center, the VA, private treatment, whatever the case may be. We have problems, a lot of problems. Our veterans need more jobs, and so I work with them on the job front, and I work with them also with suicide prevention. And those are some very serious problems.
Affecting, well, I've heard figures, hundreds of thousands of people across the country.
It's horrible. You know, since Vietnam, our fellow veterans, 58,000 of them have taken their lives, as many as are on the wall here in Washington. And think about that. It's just phenomenal how we can stop it, how we can get treatment to them before they carry through with their suicidal ideation. And it's a challenge.
Absolutely. Well, the American Legion is definitely leading the way.
Absolutely. The American Legion leads the way in prevention and treatment for homeless veterans, and also suicide prevention, and just getting the benefits and services to veterans and making sure that they stay strong and our Department of Defense budget stays strong, because we need strength, and that's how we have strength here in the nation and our national defense. And we're doing all of these things this week. We have meeting after meeting after meeting, and they're very important, Bob, and I thank you very much for spotlighting the meetings.
Oh, absolutely. I know I spoke at your event here earlier, and your national chairman, Mr. Wong,
yes, sir.
He talked about how he just came back from Afghanistan, and that means so much to the troops.
Yes, I was in that meeting also, and thank you very much for your presentation. And Commander Wong is our national commander, and he leads by example. He is not afraid to go on the front lines and talk to the people who will hopefully join organizations when they get back, because we have strength through numbers. That's correct.
We appreciate it. It's always been an honor over the years to interview veterans, especially American Legion veterans.
So awesome. Just thank you for the opportunity, and greetings from Wisconsin. I'm with the Department of Wisconsin, and even though I work in the Midwest, I work for Minnesota, I work for Wisconsin, and then I work nationally with the National Coalition for Homeless Veterans, but it's all backed by the American Legion.
Why don't you look at the camera and give a shout out to our troops?
Oh, absolutely. We love you. We love you. When you get back, we will be there for you. Thank you very much for your service, and welcome home.
Thank you very much, Clifton Sorensen. Thank you for your service to our country. Thank you.